YouTube live, my first official YouTube live. But anyway, I'm from Jamaica and today is our 62nd Independence Day. So if you're Jamaican, big up yourself. Happy 62nd Independence Day to you. How independent the country is and how independent we are as a people or individually, that's probably another discussion. But back to this, my hair, right? I gave birth 7 months ago. 7 months ago. And I didn't have the longest hair or the softest, but it was soft for the most part, especially if it's moisturized, right? Right now, my hair is knotted. I shampooed, conditioned my hair a few days ago, and because I only put this in it, what is it? This leave-in conditioner. I don't know, for some reason, oh yeah, I need to do this. For some reason, my hair is drier than even usual from I gave birth. Before I gave birth, my hair would grow. It was just soft. It once I sprayed water in it, it just kept the water in. Now, guys, look, I even have receding hairline. Can you see how short this is? Even this hormone, all sorts of things are happening to me. I don't know what to say. Can you see this, guys? My hair is breaking off from in the root. So guess what? I just feel like ball all of it off. I just feel like taking all of it off. The last time I did that was 2019. That was the last time I took all my hair off. Like when I say all, like my head almost shine. Yeah, it was just too much. But no, once my hair isn't in a protective style, it gets knotted so easily. And I said all of it is breaking off and from the root. Yesterday I did this with my hair and I couldn't believe it. My hair literally came from the root. Guess what? One thing I forgot to take in. I'm here to cut my hair, right? And what did I forget to take? The scissors. I'm going to quickly run for it and hope the baby doesn't wake. He'll sleep for about 15-20 minutes, half an hour the most. So let me hurry and tiptoe. Yes, as I said, the most important thing I left, the scissors. So I just shampooed my hair again. I did it only once though because I shampooed it just a few days ago, but I've done nothing to it. And because of that, hopefully you can see this well. Can you see that? It's all in one. It's like I'm a rasta. My hair is, can you hear that? Can you hear my hair tearing, ripping? So honestly, I just feel like just chopping all of it off. I'm fed up. 7 months postpartum and all these things are happening. One good thing that happened though, even though I have flaps to the side still, at least my tummy is going down. Maybe because I'm 41 why it is taking longer. But yeah, that is it. And the good thing is, I didn't get any stretch marks. If I got them, I would just have to live with it. It's not like I wouldn't cry over them. But I'm still glad that I don't get them. So what am I putting in it now? Cantu shea butter, leave-in conditioning repairing cream. That's what I'm putting in now. I'm going to try and soften it a bit, see if it will make it a bit easier for me to cut. And I'm just here seeking the company to do it, that's the truth. I'm in here with the baby, so other company is nice. Putting in as much as I possibly can. As I said, these days my hair isn't retaining any moisture. Once I wash it now, the water just runs right out of it. It's not retaining anything. Alright, put a little bit more. And I have to put so much more moisturizer in it. Even though I hear people say that the Contour, when you use it, it makes the hair moist. Well, I can't say people say. I've also had the experience. When you use the Contour, it is moist only for a moment. After that, your hair is dry and brittle again. And one other thing, I'm not drinking as much water as I used to when I was pregnant. And just liquid on a whole. But I still drink water, so I mean that should help. I still drink water. What else do I have? I also have black castor oil. Believe it or not, I've had this from 2019 and I've been nursing it. It really works, but it smells awful. So because the front of my hairline is the main problem, I'll put it there. Hair breaking from the root, I can't believe it, honestly. So I just feel like cutting all of it off. I don't even know if I should be doing this before I cut it. The moisturizer probably yes, because I'm trying to get it a bit soft before I have to do this. I can't turn on the light in here because it is linked to the fan and the fan is loud. So I would probably have to be talking too loud for you to hear me. So I just put on my little light on my tripod stand. My hair feels so tender, oh my god. I don't have the patience for it. I'm telling you the truth, I don't. I feel like just taking it all off and starting all over again from scratch. I cannot believe it. My hair is literally breaking from the root. From the root, guys. Let me show you. Do you see that? See that? See? Literally breaking off from the root. Alright, let's see that. Can you hear that? Or maybe because I don't have the patience, I'm literally ripping my hair. Ah! Jesus. I'm literally ripping my hair. Ow. This is painful. A lot of the times I feel like relaxing my hair, I don't do it for more than one reason. Because the water over here in the UK is so hard, it would probably damage my relaxed hair even more than it has done my natural hair. But apart from that, I have a tiny brain tumor that affects fertility. It's not cancerous. So because that is already in my head, I don't really want to be putting too harsh of a chemical on my scalp, such as a relaxer. You know how harsh that is. Alright, look, you see this? See that? Look. See? Can you see that? Not few comb. Few comb, do that. Few. Can't forget the last time, 2019, man. I just sat on the bathroom floor with a little bag, a little garbage bag, a plastic bag, and I cut everything off. Was it 2019 or no, probably 2020, but at that time, I was going through a lot of personal stress. They always say women cut their hair because of man problem, not in this case. Oh my god. Not in this case. This case is postpartum stress. I can't believe it, honestly. Some people commented and said that they're actually going bald because their hair is coming out in clumps. So that's down to the root, My hair is nothing down to the root. I'm telling you, down to the root. Anyway, thank you for your company. I need to do live more often. At the moment, I only have one person on live. I'm very grateful, whoever you are. I'm very grateful. But the time will come where I'll have 50 and I'll have 100. It doesn't matter. Just start. Ow. I was looking at 60-second independence celebration for the baby I need to go, Levi, to take him, Even though if he doesn't go this year, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't really understand just yet. Look here. He doesn't really understand just yet, but still, So I got him a little Independence Day. I got him a That's my little onesie. And it has the Jamaican flag on it, the Jamaican flag on it, and the British flag, because it's both. Yeah, so I planned on putting it on him when I would be taking him to the Jamaican event. But there was one that went on Sunday. Sunday, I was hoping to find something for in the week or this weekend. Well, to be honest, I wanted to find something for today, Independence Day, to be honest. In my area, I didn't want to go too far. That's the other problem. From I was about 7 months pregnant-ish, thereabout. From I was about 7 months pregnant, I haven't left my borough until an extended family member. Alright. Okay. I don't feel so bad again after all. After I've come out this first bit. I changed my mind, guys. I'm not going to cut it all off. I changed my mind. Well, thank you for your company. You see? Because I'm talking and I'm combing my hair out, I feel less stressed. But I promise you, if it was just me here in the bathroom doing this, see how my hair coming out, see how brittle my hair feels and everything, I would just probably take another scandal bag, sit on the floor and just cut it all off and start again. But it's not so bad. Thin though. When I tell you thin, Jesus. Oh my God. Maybe I actually do need to seriously contemplate cutting it all off and starting over. Guys, if you ever feel my hair, it is so thin, which means so much of it has come out, I cannot believe it. When I was pregnant, that little boy let my hair flourish. It was long, it was healthy, it was moisturized. My God, I can't believe this. I'm going to cut the ends of it anyway. What's them girls do it? I think they twist it and then they cut it. Twist. Twist, twist, twist. Even though I probably shouldn't cut it yet, because I want to try and braid my hair for the first time. I'll still do it. Even though I need the ends for the braiding. Cut. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this in it, the contour. This one now, curling cream. I think this one is more moisturizing than the leave-in one that I just used. A little bit, even a little bit. You see me here? I need to hurry, guys. So when my son wake, he's my boss, My time is his time. So when he wake, that's it. He's clean, he's fed, and he's... Honestly, guys, I don't know what is this I'm even doing. My hair is so thin that maybe I really should. I probably should cut off my hair off and start over, guys. It is so thin. If I ever show you how lovely it looked. Even in March. I gave birth in January. Even in March, even in April, it wasn't bad. I think it was May it started shedding. Oh my God. Yes, I was saying it was not until an extended family member of mine visited recently that I came out of the borough. And guys, believe me, Jamaicans will say a dog. I haven't left the borough since I was about 7 months pregnant. And I believe she was here in June. Right. So guess what? That's a lot of time. That's almost a year. I'm being extra. But still, it was a long time. So me coming out of the borough, I felt so anxious. And then the first time coming out of the borough is not the only thing. I'm coming out of it with a baby. And I know that over here there are some other platforms that they don't have lifts or elevators, as we would call it. They don't have elevators. I'm like, oh my God, what is going to happen? But guess what? The good thing is about here, I realize they probably won't get up to give their seat if you're pregnant. Some of them. But once you have a trolley, once you see you have a stroller, somebody will help you. Man, woman, they will help you. So as I got to the ow, so as I got to the first train station near me, as I got there and I just looked around twice. Two young guys shouted from the top of the staircase if I needed help. I was so grateful. And they ran back, brought up the stroller for me. And good thing I'd prepared. So the body sling, the baby sling, I made sure to take it. So I took out the baby because it's a lot of stairs. I don't want anything happen to the baby. What if it tumbles down? So I made sure I took out the baby, put him in the sling safely, my body sling, and then the guys brought it up for me. Liz lives. Hey Dee, how are you? And Levi. Hi Liz. Levi is fed, clean, nurtured, hugged, loved, played with, watched his TV, and he's fast asleep. But he usually sleeps between say 15 minutes to half an hour the most. So I'm trying to make the most of this time. Because a lot of the times if he wakes and he doesn't see me, yeah. Even though sometimes these days he's a good boy. So he'll just look around until mommy returns. But a lot of the times, no. I see you're really loving on him. Keep up the good work. Liz, I waited. Well, not waited. I had to wait. Because when I say waited, it would make it sound like it was by choice. I had to wait 12 years to get him. Of course I'm going to love him. Of course I'm going to love him. Can I tell you that story? When I got pregnant, right? You know, the doctors didn't know that I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant either, you know. I didn't know when I went to my GP because they said that my ovaries stopped working from 2019, right? I totally hear you, girl, of course, right? Because they said my ovaries stopped working from 2019. So the doctor said, okay, I'm not going to get pregnant naturally. So they're going to have to put me on hormone medication to help me get pregnant. No, to lower my hormone levels. And then they're going to send me to the fertility clinic to do IVF, to get treatment, right? To try and get pregnant within a year time. So anyway, when I found out I started getting ill now, because one morning breakfast was made for me, and I brought it up back, and when I vomited, it was just such a scam, right, Liz? Boy, may I tell you, sometimes I wonder. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, and then I say, you know what? God knew what he was doing. Maybe he didn't want me to have a look there, right, you know? Jesus. I said God knew what he was doing, and maybe he just didn't want me to have a baby where I was living in Jamaica. Because guess what? I saying too much story into in one, right? 10 story in one, as Jamaican would say. The amount of money I would have to spend in Jamaica just to go through the pregnancy journey and to give birth. It would be a lot. Because I have the brain tumor, I was seen by the specialist, some form of specialist every 2 weeks. Midwife specialist, my brain specialist, everybody who I saw was a specialist. They were specialists. And also the hospital that I gave birth at, I know someone who's a community nurse. She's lived there over 20 years. And she said to me that the hospital I gave birth at was the worst hospital. Guess what? I am glad her and I weren't speaking prior to giving birth, because I would have been so anxious, so much more anxious the day of my birth, the day of my childbirth, of my labor and delivery. Because guess what? I had the best experience. I had the best experience with the doctors, the nurses, but again, I don't know if maybe because I was mainly seeing specialists. I don't know if that is the case. I really don't know, you understand? But apart from that, I gathered that they liked my personality. Because I would always hear them saying like behind my back, they think I'm not here, and they're always saying, so that's the lady, she's always so pleasant, she's always so mannerable. So maybe that is also why they treated me so well. And look at me, you see what color this is? And I was treated very, very well. And I've seen some people other than me, a different tone. So how poorly they were treated, I don't know. You understand? I'm saying this to say sometimes, you hear that, guys? Jesus. I'm saying this to say at times have to have our own experiences. Sometimes it's better to have your own experiences than to judge things by other experiences. You just never know. Because when I'm telling her I had the best experience there, it's like she wanted to tell me that is not true. How can you tell me what my experience was? I had the best experience there. You understand? Even who I went there with said that their partners before didn't have the experience that I have, and these people aren't this color, and I had a much better experience than them. So I'm just happy. I'm happy because apart from that, it's just me. It's not like having a family here as such to say, you know, run to this, run to that, ask for help, ask them to come in and sit with me. So God knew what He was doing, because even straight throughout my pregnancy, I would get nauseous, yes, but I vomited only 2 days. Only 2 days out of all that time I vomited. And I wasn't sick, as in sick. I would get really sleepy, but I wouldn't get sick, you know. That's so true. A good attitude opens up the right doors. Yeah, absolutely. I was always pleasant. I was always thankful. I was always grateful. And I wasn't putting it on. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. Yes, man, so as I was saying, the doctors didn't even check, did a simple blood test to see if I was pregnant, because I was feeling all sorts of pain in my left abdomen. And I'm like, do I have a UTI? Like, what is happening? I couldn't understand. I went, the doctor tested me, no UTI. I said, but something is wrong. My left side, I have a pain in my left side. I started peeing more. I was sleeping 16 hours a day, 15 hours a day. I couldn't keep up. I'm like, something is wrong. People's voices, and even I would hear people's voices a certain pitch, even though it bothers me. I don't want to hear them. It's annoying. High pitched voices, I was so annoyed. I couldn't get the scent of certain people or things or food, or all the signs were there, you know. But I myself did an at-home test a month prior, or almost a month prior, and it came out negative. So I was saying, okay. When it was negative, I wasn't surprised, because I said, well, it's not like I can get pregnant naturally anyway, so I don't know why I even did that test. Do you still have the brain tumor? I do. And that's the other thing too, Liz. Guess what? The tumor that I have is fertility related, and it can grow when you are pregnant. I prayed so much. It can grow when you are pregnant, and if it grows, you can get blind. Because of that, every single month, I had to go and get a special eye test. I said, all the way through my pregnancy, it was specialist care, specialist care. I am so grateful for the UK. I am so grateful for the NHS. I am so grateful. Every single month, I had to go and test my eye, a special test, just to ensure that the tumor was not growing whilst my body was developing based on the hormones. I'm telling you guys, it's honestly, as I said, maybe God knows why he allowed me to have the baby here and not elsewhere. I'm not saying Jamaica don't have good doctors. They have some of the best doctors in the world. But what I'm saying is, it would have been so expensive for me. So expensive, I'm telling you. Who I was with prior, now, you would have been able to afford it, so that would not have been the issue. But still, I am happy I am here where my health is not dependent. Let me see. I'm happy I'm here where me getting good health care is not dependent on an individual assisting me then, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Look here. See that? When I'm done, I'll have no hair left. I've only done 2 bantu knots or 2 China bumps. Everything is coming out. I'm fed up of it, guys. Seriously, I think one day I'll just literally come on and just chop it all off. Yeah, so because I say I couldn't get pregnant, they didn't bother check. My GP, he didn't even do a simple blood test to see if I could have been pregnant. He didn't even do a simple blood test. He did not. But he did do blood tests for other things. Celiac disease, kidney cancer, bowel cancer, all sorts of diseases and stuff he was checking me for. What an amazing testimony of God's goodness to you. Honestly, Liz, I tell you, it is nothing short of a miracle. It is absolutely nothing short of a miracle. So when I was insisting so he did all those tests and I was okay. He said, okay, he's going to check me physically. So I will lay on the bed and he, was poking around on my tummy. So when he poked the left lower side, I screamed and I jumped. So he jumped back because he's thinking, I didn't touch her hard, so why did she scream like that? So he asked if he did it, if it was hard, if he did it, aggressively. I'm like, no, but it's painful. He said, okay, he's going to send me to get 3 different pelvic ultrasounds done. 3, same day, doing the same test. But they're going to do 3 types of different pelvic ultrasound done, plus transvaginal ultrasound. So the transvaginal ultrasound would be that they would put a camera inside my lady bits and see what is happening around there. Anyway, fret no. I tell I fret. And the day of it, I pray. I said, Jesus, this cancer I have, because the fact that they checked me for bowel cancer and it wasn't that. And it's going to send me to do other tests now. I'm like, Jesus, I end up with cancer, right? So I'm worried, I am worried sick. When I went to the sonographer, lay on the bed, she said lay on the back and lift your clothing up. I did that. She used her instrument. She rubbed it across my belly with the gel and so on. So she was talking to me and they were talking to me. So anyway, she said to me, she pressed a part of it too. She pressed that left side with her instrument. Can't remember what it's called. And I said, ouch! And she said, And I said, in my mind, I'm saying, oh my God, that she actually saw a lump. I'm like, she saw a cyst. I'm like, this is cancer or endometriosis, or I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm like, this is something serious, fibroids. And I'm like, oh my God. So if it's anything like that, it is going to even make it much worse. I'm going to get pregnant on top of the issue already. But at the same time, I'm wondering how come? Because I've done all those tests. I've done an HSG that checks your fallopian tube to ensure it's not blocked. When I did that in Jamaica, the fluid went through clear fallopian tubes. Clear. Because there are some women who even have blocked fallopian tubes because they had STDs and all sorts of things. My fallopian tubes were clear. I did a transvaginal ultrasound when I came here, where they put the instrument inside of you again. Check around if there are any fibroids, any cysts, anything like that. Clear. There was nothing at all wrong with my lower part, with my literal reproductive organs. Nothing at all. It's just that tiny pea-sized tumor in my head. So I'm thinking, oh my God, so when did this grow? Anyway, I turned, she kept doing it. And she said to me, is there a possibility that you could be pregnant? I'm like, unfortunately, no. I'm going to have to take tablets. Then I'm going to have to go on to the clinic for IVF treatment. And the doctor gave me only a year to get pregnant. Then I started telling her the story. Oh, I panicked because the doctor told me that. So I went on dating site and I made sure to put up on it that any potential suitor would have to want to have a child within a year time. I was that serious. I was that desperate. Even though I don't have money like that to take care of baby, and it's the truth. But I'm thinking, it probably sounds careless and selfish. But my thought was, once I have breath, I can work, right? And I can earn money and take care of my child. But once the time passes for me to have a child, I'll never be able to have a child again. So I'm like, I'm taking my chances. Anyway, back to the story that I'm saying now. Back to it. So she said, are you, so she said, so would the sonographer said to me, so would you want to be pregnant? Because I told her that I went on the side seeking a sperm donor and all of this thing. Anyway, back to it. So I said to her, so she said to me, so would you want to be pregnant? I said, well, yes, but what is it you're seeing? Just be honest, just tell me, what is it you're seeing? And she said, sit up. And I was scared to sit up because I knew she wanted to show me the thing on the screen and I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. What an amazing, oh, I read that already. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want her to confirm that there was something wrong. So when I sat up, guys, and she turned her computer screen to me and she said, guess what? You're pregnant. Guys, I screamed. When I finished, my throat hurt me. I was trembling like a leaf. There was a flood of emotions that came over me. I was screaming in fright. I was screaming because I was happy. I was screaming because I was in shock. I was trembling out of fright. Just so many emotions. I am telling you, I fell off the bed to the ground. I fell, guys. There was so many feelings going through me. And she pregnant with me and she held me. And she said, no, dear, you have to calm down. You have to calm down. The baby is very young. You have to calm down. At this point, I was 11 weeks pregnant when I found out I was pregnant, guys. I was 11 weeks pregnant. I screamed. I couldn't believe it when I saw the baby on the monitor. I cried. I said the amount of people rushed into the room thinking something was happening. And she said to them, no, I'm okay. I'm just in shock plus surprised, everything all in one, just to find out that it's not cancer, it's not fibroids, it's not cyst, it's a baby. I'm like, what? So my brain is like, but the doctor gave me a year to get pregnant. He said I'm going to have to take tablets. Then he said I'm going to go have to get IVF treatment. Even the gentleman that I got pregnant for, I made sure he went and do all his STD checks because I'm like, no man, not giving me an STD. He went and did all his STD checks. I made sure that he went and got his sperm test done because I'm like, I'm not playing. If the person don't have quality sperm, it makes no sense because that's what I'm seeking. It makes no sense. When he checked, it was top tier quality sperm. I don't know how because he drinks and he smokes. Something that I absolutely hate. I hate drinking unless it's socially, and I absolutely dislike smoking because it affects my throat. Once I smell it, I start coughing and it really affects my throat like dairy would. And guys, when I tell you the excitement that rushed through me, and God was so good to carry me through that pregnancy very well. I would get nauseous at times, yes, but my main thing was sleeping. I would sleep, and I would drink. I drink. Guys, I'm not bragging, and I'm not vain. But that little boy Levi, I was pretty when I was pregnant. I don't know what that means now. But that little boy made me look so good. I was glowing. I'm like, what is happening here? I didn't get big and fat and out of the way, and I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying he didn't do any of that to me. I just ended up with a big tummy, a little bit more bottom, a little bit more hip, thigh, boob. But my nose didn't swell. You know when my feet got swollen? After giving birth. The morning I gave birth is when my feet got swollen. Straight, I worked up to 9.5 months pregnant. 9.5 months pregnant. And my job, you have to be on your feet. It was 12-hour shifts. I remember if my boss saying to me, said, Dion, you're not going home? And I stayed up until it was their Christmas. The lights are out. I stayed up until, let me turn this on and see. I don't know if you'll still be able to hear me well. Yeah, and I stayed until it was Christmas. At Christmas dinner, the following day, it was the last Friday, and I said, no, you know what, this is it. I'm not going to push it any further. 9.5 months, and a part of it was because I wanted to remain active, so I could have a not so challenging delivery. Yes, guys. I'm telling you, man, God is good. And even before I knew I was pregnant, I literally dreamt that I went somewhere, a party, and when I look, it was at a fish market, and I'm like, why is there so many fish here? Why? Just why? Why are we at a fish market and it's a party? In Jamaica, when you drink the fish, either you're pregnant or somebody close to you is pregnant. That's how we see it. Yeah, either you're pregnant or somebody close to you is pregnant. Yes, guys. And that same year, there were two other persons in the family, an extended family, who had their own thing. So it was three of us left to get pregnant. Well, four of us. One of them decided that that's it for her. Yeah. So there were three of us left. And the three, I don't understand. How come the three of us had got pregnant within the same time frame? Three of us are not that were left. Thank you, Jessica. The three of us that were left. You're saying it's beautiful, Jessica, but honestly, it's almost gone. 7 months postpartum, I hear somebody asking someone else, how long does postpartum last? And the lady said a lifetime. But really and truly, they say, the expert says that it takes 2 years for us to get back to ourselves, 2 years. But yeah, a lot of my hair is gone, it's so thin. So thin. And look, only one side of my hair, all of this came out. Just one side. Just here. And it was already thin. It keeps just falling out. Keeps falling out, I'm telling you. But what can I do? I intend to cut it all off, but that is something as a woman. We have to really sit down, make up our minds about it, or literally not think about it, just get up one morning, take the scissors and just start cutting. I want to start cutting, that is it, you can't go back, you can't stop. Hi Velma, my dear. Happy Independence Day to you too, Velma. Happy Independence Day. See, I'm wearing my Jamaican t-shirt. I actually have it. Breathe there and breathe. I've had this t-shirt from 2020. 2020, and I tell myself I'm only going to wear it when it comes to Jamaican independence. I've worn it a few times in between that, to be honest. But yeah, I've had it for 4 whole years. I'm considering doing the same. Why are you considering cutting off your hair, Liz? Is it because your hair is getting thin, is falling out? Did you recently also have a baby? Ow! Cutting my hair, Jessica, because my hair is getting really thin. I gave birth in January to my lovely little baby boy Levi, and from about around April, my hair just started shedding, falling out from the root. It's gotten extremely dry, so brittle, it breaks so easily. I have split ends so easily. Just everything about it, Jessica, is just not. It gets knotted so easily. Liz, I can't look after it and just want it short so it's manageable. I understand, especially women in their 40s and older. We can't be bothered with it here. Naturally, it's difficult to maintain, it is. Sometimes I really love my hair, and at other times I think to myself, why is it that we're the only nation that was born with this hair that is so difficult to maintain? You have to have it twisted up, inbraid, locked away, something. Why we can't just have our hair just let out without it getting knotted so easily? Velma, I went to work last night. In your colors, big up yourself, Velma. Big up Jamaica. Big up Jamaica, nice of yourself. That's the same. Big up Jamaica, nice of yourself. I was hoping to take Levi somewhere today, but guess what? The weather out there look awful anyway. So, maybe, I will take him somewhere Saturday coming. Friday or Saturday then. And just put him in his Jamaica/British t-shirt since he's both. My hair looks lovely. Let me show you. I don't think you've seen well in the list, but thanks. Let me show you. Can you see this? Can you see? It's all knotted to the root. Can you see that? All knotted, like terribly knotted to the root, Velma, trust me. I just want to cut it all off, like all of it. I just want to just cut it off. I'm talking to you and I'm still contemplating it. Because I absolutely cannot believe that my hair has gotten so thin because it's breaking. It's breaking off from the root. Clip your hair whenever it's falling out. I love my natural hair but get tired of it. Oh, so you lock your hair. Yeah, natural hair is hard to maintain. I'm like, why is it we're the only nation who was born with this kind of hair? It is difficult to deal with, man. So I don't knock anybody who get tired of theirs and just relax it. It's too hard to deal with. Yes, well, I'm clipping it at the moment, but even though I'm just clipping it, I literally feel like just cutting it all off. Because it's not just the split ends, you know, it is thinning. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional, but I don't think it's because of age. It's because of the baby. That I wouldn't give up for anything. But it is, can you hear it? How brittle it is? But thank goodness we're getting somewhere before Levi wakes. Everything I do know is before Levi. Before Levi wakes. I have the bedroom that's washing. I was going to wash it in the bath. And I said, no, just put it in the washing machine. Because when I wash it in the bath, where am I going to put it anyway? So now just put it in the machine. I just put them in there one by one. And wash them. And the other thing too, the epidural really helped me because I was in so much pain. So much pain, guys. I tried having a water birth. That didn't work out at all. The pain lit me. I said, please, please, epidural. Even that my anesthesiologist, he was so gentle, so calm, so relaxing. You see when that gentleman came in and he was talking to me, even how he spoke, his voice relaxed me. He said, just put my knees up to my chest, bend over like in a ball, curve over in a ball. And the person that was there was coming to hold my hand. I said, no, don't touch me. I don't want nobody to touch me because I don't want next thing I move and then the pin and then the needle go elsewhere and paralyze me. I'm like, don't touch me, please. I didn't even feel it when he did it. I didn't. And that is what gave me some relief. That is what gave me some relief, guys. I labored for 3 days. Even when I was here, I kept coming in the bath in the warm water. That didn't help me at all. I labored for 3 days. And you know why? Boy, that is the only bad experience I had. The lady who did the cervical sweep for me, she should not have done that sweep. She should have left my body to go into natural labor. I told them I did not want to be induced. So on the day of my induction, which my OBGYN advised that I should go in on the day of my scheduled induction and tell them I no longer want it. I did that. The doctor came over and said, okay, since you don't want to be induced, how about a cervical sweep? I agreed to the cervical sweep without realizing that the cervical sweep also induces you, and that is wrong because I said I didn't want to be induced. My brain specialist said I was healthy. He said, even though you have the tumor, that's the only issue you have. Overall, you are healthy, so you are able to birth your child naturally. When the baby is ready to come, the baby will come. That's what he said to me, Liz. It's so lovely seeing you doing a live D. I got to hop on to a Unizoom meeting. Hopefully see you again soon. God bless you and leave them much love. Thank you, Liz. Much love to you also. Much love to you also. And I wish you all the very best in whatever you're studying at uni. I wish you all the best. Alright, be safe. And until next time, the journey continues. Right, Liz? Take care. Thank you for joining. Yes, guys, so they tricked me and induced me, and so I labored for 3 days. Pain, pain. When I tell you, I was just mourning, I was weeping and wailing and gnashing my teeth. I've never felt pain like that in my life. See, so when I finally got that epidural after 3 days of labor, you're welcome, Liz. After the 3 days of labor, I was in heaven. But guess what? I have no experience in the after effects. If I stand too long, my back hurts. Even though I'm standing talking to you, I'm feeling it slightly, like a mild pain. If I was wearing my normal slipper, I would be in pain. But because I'm wearing my Crocs, I'm not in pain. Well, I have 3 boys now, 26, 21, and almost 20. So I feel your pain. And only got epidural with the last one, but I would do it all over again. Boy, trust me, woman good enough. Women good, Velma. That's why I always say, men, people overall should respect women. Because doing that is death doorway, you know. Doing it is death doorway. Yes, guys. So even though the OBGYN kept talking about my age, I'm like, life is funny. Life is so funny, right? I'm 40. I had my baby. The baby didn't need to go to NICU. Mind it's not their fault that either. I didn't have to go on an iron drip. I didn't get a C-section. I birthed the baby naturally, and I'm 40. And there were young people there who were on iron drip. There were young people there who their baby was in the NICU for all sorts of reasons. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all the time we talk about people old and age, but what about their health? I'm not saying I'm the healthiest, but obviously I was healthy enough. You understand? To birth the baby and not have to have anything else done after that. Guys, doves, I can't believe it. Jesus, thank you so much for your company. I truly appreciate it. When I'm done, I'm going to have so much here to clear up. I was vacuuming it. Stressful. I'm scared to comb my hair, you know. I am scared to comb my hair. I'm trying to take it up. Look at this. Look at this. Eh? And I have 2 more left to go. I love it. It's just coming out. All of it, guys, is just coming out. It's stressful. So I'm even scared to comb my hair, and that's the truth. Yeah, so right now, doing solid foods with Diva, but not really solid. It's more like puree or mashed, right? And it's proving challenging. It's proving challenging because so far, the only thing he's enjoying are the only things he's enjoying fruits. And as in food, he will have a little bit of the porridge, which is cornmeal porridge, a little bit of it. The sweet potato, he doesn't like it. Pumpkin, he doesn't like it. The Irish, he doesn't like it. Hello there, Vilma. So it's Velma and Vilma. Hello there, Vilma. What is that hand thing? What is it? It's so pretty. What is that hand? I know you're saying hi, but is it like one of those super chat thing, or what is it? It's so pretty. Velma, to God be the glory, great things he has done. It's true, man. It's incarnate true, you know. Even not a lot of us who don't believe in him. Not me, I believe in that, but a lot of people don't believe in him. It's still carrying true. Yeah, and so I'm trying to get him to eat a variety of things, and that is a bit of a challenge for me. You see, because it's also the first in my life I'm truly having an experience with a child. All of this is just very new to me. Very, very new. You know, some people take care of niece, sister, brother, friend, child, all sorts of things. This is totally new to me. But what I do realize he enjoys is broad bean. I cooked mushroom, spinach, broad bean, and he loves it. I'm like, huh, Maybe he actually loves vegetables like his mother. Because I love vegetables. I love vegetable and fruits. Give me vegetable and fruits every single day as part of my daily intake. Love it. Yeah. So I don't know. The broccoli, he ate some of the broccoli. He did love it. That those things that I'm trying him with, he's not really. It's just the broad bean. I see him eat and eat. Eat the broad bean and he'll taste some of the part. He'll eat some of the part. He'll eat it. I shouldn't say taste. He'll eat the part, but still not a lot. And I'm thinking, all these people I'm seeing on the net, I don't know how they get their babies to eat so much food. I don't get it. Maybe he's just not ready. Maybe their babies have teeth coming up or up already. Cause like for Levi, like less than a week now, I feel one of his tooth coming up, bottom tooth. So maybe that's also the problem because he's teething. Maybe that's it. So he probably doesn't want anything touching on it. I don't know. I try to make the food real like puree. Doesn't like it already mashed. Still, you know. Next time I'm going to try with banana porridge. Will I try with the oats porridge? Maybe, maybe not. Oats is not really something good for us, you know. The oats is not really something good for us. I'm trying to keep him to the basic, real food for now. But water, he loves water. I used to love water too, you know. Love water. I remember at one point I was drinking 3 liters of water per day. But that was when, I think 2017 or 2018, I was on Nantucket Island in Massachusetts. Yeah, 3 liters of water. I couldn't believe I could do it. I challenged myself. Guys, when you look, my hair was so nice and moisturized. My skin just smooth and clean. I had so much energy, you know, because I was doing a little hustling, you know. And even on Fridays when I came home, I could mow my aunt's lawn, I could do her hedging, I would cook every single evening. Trust me, drinking water really helps. Honestly. So much energy I had, I'm telling you. Now, sometimes I don't even drink 1.5 liters for the whole day. And I'm like, no man, I have to do better than that. I have to do better than that, man. Oh, guys, thank you so much for your company. Because, boy, if you're a woman, I've ever experienced this, you know how stressful it can be to be losing one's hair. My hair knotted from the root, you know. From the root, my hair is coming out from the root. Hold on, let me peep on Levi because I've gone more than half an hour and he doesn't ever sleep more than half. Well, I can't say never. Most times he sleeps up to half an hour. Velma, whatever you eat, let him try it. But that's what I do. Once I'm eating, I let him taste something, you understand? Once it's not dairy or certain little things like that. Because even the mushroom, spinach and something that he loves. And I find because he loves it, I'm giving him it more. Because I love vegetables too, I'm eating it. And I was surprised because it had a little bit of jerk seasoning in it. And he loved it. Let me just peep on him. Unbelievable. He's sleeping more than half an hour. I cannot believe it. I'm on almost 1 hour and Levi's asleep. No man, something wrong. Something is very wrong. Most times even 15 minutes and he wakes. Thank God, thank God. God is already stressing me right now. Nothing from the road. And it's not just anything I give him either, even for eating it. Some things I don't give him. Sometimes I eat halloumi, like I eat the halloumi salad or stuff. I don't give him the halloumi because the halloumi is things that man makes. So I'm not introducing him to those things just yet. The avocado, he likes avocado, yes. Yeah, he likes avocado also. So I'm glad he likes some vegetables, but it's not enough, man. But he's weighed every month. Yeah, he's weighed every month. Because the last time I wondered if he was weighing enough. I'm like, I said, all these children being so fat. Not that I want him to be fat. But you know, I'm not saying, how come they're eating so much? When I brought him to weigh, the health visitor said, no, he's quite fine. She said, you think he's an adult, they want him to eat a whole plate of food like you. She said, remember the first year of his eating, first year of his life. Yeah, after you start giving him foods, it's for fun. She said, stop stressing yourself, mother. Him eating now is just for fun. His main meal, food, supplement is still milk. So you're just giving him now so that he will get accustomed to different foods, different textures, and things like that for when he should really be eating. It's less challenging for you then because he was already introduced to it. And apart from that, is to rule out allergens, yes. Is to rule out him having any allergies. So that's why I introduce them to certain things earlier so that they won't develop an allergy against it. But she said most of the times, children who have allergic reactions to food is because their mom or dad is also allergic to that same thing. When I was pregnant, though, you know, I ate a lot of things, but in stages. Because, like in the first trimester, I could eat certain things. In the second trimester, I could eat certain things, you know. But there was one point I was craving salt mackerel all the time. Salt mackerel, salt mackerel, salt mackerel. Another time, I'm craving sardine. So guess what? The body knows what the body wants. The body knows what it wants, you know. Because when I was pregnant, I didn't know, you know. And one day, I just got up, went to the fruits man, and I bought a carton of lychee, a carton of cherries, a box of mangoes. When I tell you about fruit. And for days, all I ate was fruits. Didn't know I was pregnant, but God knew. And so God was protecting my body and giving up my body what it needed. Even me, I couldn't understand. The gentleman said, wow, you really love fruits. Yeah. Cartons of fruits I was eating. Even though I love fruits. Even me myself was wondering. I'm like, I know I love fruits, but I couldn't understand why I was buying so I couldn't understand why I bought so much. So it all made sense. When they said, oh, you're pregnant, I'm like, oh, right, that is why this and that is why that is why. Then I got worried because on my birthday, which was May 1st, and I was already pregnant. So you see, I got the perfect birthday gift that I could ever wish for in life. Levi, yeah, I was pregnant. Perfect birthday gift, but guess what? I didn't know. So it's a good thing I'm not an excessive drinker. It's a good thing. Because on my birthday, I had wine. I had white wine. I think I had some pineapple alcoholic drink, or no, not pineapple, passion. But I didn't drink much. Then the following day, it was kayaking. You know, I went kayaking. I went bowling. I went, oh yes, I think I had wine again. Because I ended up having 2 prawn salads. And I'm like, how come I'm eating so much? And this salad was massive, you know. And I had 2 of that. I had some burger. I had sweet potato fries. And I think I had a glass of wine. And I'm like, it's a good thing I'm not an excessive drinker. Because I was pregnant and I didn't know. And I'm like, and thank God I don't smoke. The job I was doing, which is a carer, residential care, boy, God is good to me. Because that job, even though they say no lifting, you have to do manual handling at times. And I didn't know I was pregnant, but God protected me. Here the other protection that came in. I woke up one morning in April and decided, oh, Levi's awake, I hear him. and decided I only want to work 2 days now. I couldn't understand why. It was God guidance because He knew that if I ended up working all those days I was working, I would have probably lost that child. I would have probably lost Levi. I couldn't understand why I decided to work 2 days. Me who love work. Says God worked it all out. Guys, guess what? I thank you so very much for your company. I only have one left. Otherwise, oh, let me go for Levi to say hi anyway. Be ready. Say hi to the dogs. Say hi, dogs. I was sleeping and I just woke. Be ready. Say hi, dogs. Why quiet? I was just in there bragging about you, you know. You know? Leave early. I was just in there bragging about you that you were sleeping for more than 15 minutes. Thank you so much. You allowed mommy to come right here. Thank you. Alright, let me see if I can put it in this now. Come, my darling, leave early. Woo. Up, up, up. You slept well? Bend. Bend knee for mommy. Did you sleep well? Dear. Did you sleep well? Next one. Bend for mommy. Bend, bend, bend. Bend, bend, bend. Might as well finish the year and done. Bend, bend, bend. This thing difficult from when I put it in front of you, say, come leave early. Bend, bend, bend. Dear. Straighten. Come, mommy. Dear, dear, dear. Come, straighten now. He's keeping his knees like that. Come, leave early. What is happening here? And leave early. There we go. You're fused, eh? Not true. There we go. There. Come. Leave early. Mommy's twisting her here. I only have one left, okay? I only have one left, guy. Thank you, Vilma. Thank you, Velma. Yes, my little 12-year blessing. I waited 12 years for. If I tell guys who I don't want to eat much, tell them. Tell them that I didn't get that picky eating from me. Because I eat everything. You just weak, say nothing no more. It's okay. But thank you. You gave me 1 hour. You don't want to make you say, alright, go and take a shower. I was just telling them that you don't want to eat everything. You only want to eat beans, broad beans, and fruits, and veggies. But you don't want to eat certain other things. Yes, guys, I only have one left. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Combing my hair. Want to help mommy? My hair is so dry. So damn coarse, man. My hair is coarse. And I'm not accustomed to it, and it's just annoying. But some people say they're here. Some people still worse. Some people still experience worse because there are a lot of people who have made a post and they commented and said that all of them are gone. They have to wear wigs. All of it. So I guess sometimes they say when they're complaining, just look at it, and there are people worse than you that care about the thing your situation is. Riley. Care about the thing our situation is. There's always someone going through better and worse. His mom is here that you're always playing in. I don't know how you're playing this. Yeah man, but I have to give thanks. As I'm talking on the topic of gratitude, at the moment, I'm living in a shared house. And I remember one morning I got up and I felt so down. I'm like, look at my age, why am I living like this? And then I started thinking about all my poor choices and my regrets and everything. And you know what I did? I got up, I took the camera, I went downstairs, I videoed outside the house. You understand? Do that, I come in, I'm like, but guess what? I have a refrigerator to keep the food cooling, to keep it from spoiling. I want to use. I have a washing machine there. I can wash my clothing. There's a dryer there. I can choose to dry my clothes in it. I don't have to walk to a laundromat all the time. You understand? I'm like, well, I'm not living in any family house or bothering anybody or with any friend on their culture or whatever it is, as bad as it sounds. Sometimes I have to try to make ourselves better. I'm like, yes, I'm in a shared house, but so what? At least it's a decent house. And I get to understand that a lot of people here who live in shared houses, that there are some really nasty houses, well not nasty houses, really nasty tenants. That's what I get to understand. So a lot of the times when I say I live in a shared house, I realize that a lot of people, before they see the house, before I do videos and show them the house, they automatically assume that it's some dingy, dirty house I'm living in. No, it's a decent house. It's a decent house. Trying to get through this one. And that's what I had to do. Come in my room, recorded the room. I said, what is a decent room? I have a bed to sleep on. I have clothes to wear. I have food in the fridge. Transportation all around. Easy transportation, even though I don't drive here just yet. But in London, I don't really have to, unless it's late night, or you just want your own convenience, which we really enjoy. Because even that was difficult for me to adjust into not driving. You know, knowing that I was driving in Jamaica for 7-8 years. And then I know like being around people like that. So me coming and having to be around people like that is a problem. You know how much time I want to leave the house and I don't? I can't say I want to leave the house. I don't really want to leave the house. I'm really a homebody. A real homebody. If I could live in a scheme right now that has everything in it, like in Jamaica where we have, I can't remember what it's called, it's in Portmore, and you can take that road to go to Spanish Town, and it has its own supermarket. Everything is over there. It has nursery. Everything is over there. If I could have that here and afford it, that is what I would have chosen. So I wouldn't have to leave the place. I'm too much of a homebody, and I think I'm trying to find a balance. Trying is hard going on because change is hard. I'm trying to find a balance because I'm trying to do it for Levi's sake. Just go out with him, you know. Velma, it's not easy. I experienced terrible and a nice shared place. Alright, you live in the UK also, Velma, do you? It's not an easy road, only God knows. Yeah, because you have good and bad places, so I'm glad mine is not one of those nasty, dingy ones that I hear people talk about or show. people eating out people food and things like that. Come on now. The problem I was having there was a cleaning bit though. That is the problem I was having. And then I weighed the pros and cons and I said, well, guess what? If that is the problem I'm dealing with, well, other things too, but the main one, you know. And of course the dog living here having the baby, and they didn't even tell us that dog lived there. All sorts of things, but for the most part what I'm saying is, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I was telling some other people recently that I keep having this dream of me and Levi being in our own place, and it has a lovely back garden, and I'm out there sitting on the garden bench reading. Levi is playing, some man was there on the grill, and I'm seeing the kitchen, and the kitchen is an island. But I keep wondering each time I have the dream, why is it there's no light in the kitchen? There's no furniture in the kitchen. And why is it I can't see beyond the kitchen? I hear that goes so quickly. Yeah, and why is it I can't see anything beyond the kitchen? I don't see any bedroom, no bathroom. I can't even see the kitchen in its entirety. But I'm seeing the backyard in its entirety. Bright, beautiful sunlight, beautiful lawn. That's what I'm seeing. So my dreams, a lot of them walk straight. So I'm hoping that this dream means that we will be in our own place soon. Velma, you live in New Jersey over 20 years now, living in Florida over 4 years. Alright. I know someone who lived in New Jersey. They really loved living there, but they say it's a lot of hills, right? That's what they say? Or is the opposite? Or is just everything is flat? I can't remember. They say it's just all hills or all flat. I can't remember. New Jersey. I have one family. I've been to Florida. Is it twice? I've been to Orlando when I went to Disney trip I was 15 years old. I went to Orlando, and in my early 30s or late 20s, I went to Naples in Florida. I went with my friend who is a Rotarian, and they were having some charity thing. And I went with them. It was beautiful, guys, beautiful. At dinner on the beach. I think 2 of the evenings, 2 evenings we had dinner on the beach. Lovely sunset. Lovely music. It was a beautiful experience. Beautiful experience, I'm telling you. I would go back to Naples. I really would. Guys, guess what? We're done. Thank you so very much for your company. Thank you so very much for your time, guys. If I can just ask you when you come out. Oh no, double tap on the screen. I forgot to say that. Double tap on the screen for me, please, so that it will like the video. Alright, Levi is awake. He's not crying, which means he's still full. He's alright. But I'm going to tidy up now, get rid of all of this. Jesus, I want to hear. And I thank you so very much for your company. This is my first official live right here on YouTube. Yeah. And beyond, of course, my platform is Dove London. My son here, Levi. Mwah. And until next time, guys. What's happening? And until next time, guys, the journey continues. Bye, guys. Say bye, Levi. How do I end this? Levi Lee. Let's see. Touch on that. Oh, that's a share button. Oh, Levi. How do we end it? Touch on that. That's the start a poll. Poor me. That is the share. What if I just back out? Let's take off this. The light is on. Okay, I'm seeing it. The light was covering the X. My little light was covering the X. Wow, 1 hour 15 minutes. I'm proud for my first live. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Okay.